Mace Windu was one of the most powerful Jedi of his era, and was undisputably one of the 3 most powerful Jedi of any given era he was a master and a part of, with the Jedi that rivaled him only being the most powerful and skilled of the Order, such as Yoda and Dooku, and in an even later era being Yoda and the Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker. Again, during any period where Mace Windu was a Jedi Master, he was typically considered to be one of the 3 most powerful Jedi of any given time, with all 3, depending who you ask, being interchangeable as far as power is concerned. He is top echelon. Windu is undoubtedly one of the greatest duelists in all of Star Wars, not even just of his era, with his ability and finesse to create his own variant of Form 7 lightsaber combat known as Vapad. Form 7 also being considered the ferocity form, and exceptionally difficult to master as a Jedi, as well as Windu being a master of some of the most complex and rare Force abilities in Star Wars, such as Shatterpoint, an ability that allows him to perceive his enemy's weaknesses through the Force, and then target those weaknesses directly. The point I'm trying to get out here is that Mace Windu seldom, if ever, feared the power or potential of others, simply because of the fact that his own power and skill were so overwhelming. Even when confronting the Sith Master Darth Sidious, he held little fear for the most powerful Sith Lord that had ever lived. He only wanted to end the Clone Wars and bring the Sith to an end. There was only one occasion in all of Star Wars where Mace Windu shied away from a fight, and it was only once he understood the pure power and the potential of the individual he was fighting. An individual that couldn't even use the Force. I am of course talking about the cyborg monstrosity General Grievous, who Windu refused to duel for a second occasion, and why he refused to duel Grievous after he fought him for a first time, deeming re-engaging him to be too dangerous. But why was this? Why did Mace Windu refuse to duel General Grievous for a second time? Let's get into it and break it down. The reason for this was the near flawless design of Grievous himself, as he was created to make it incredibly difficult for Jedi to kill him, as well as his own ability to kill Jedi that came across him in combat. Grievous' cybernetic body had been meticulously designed to hunt down Jedi. And although Grievous had a body built for combat against the Jedi, it was his mind that was the most powerful and deadly against any individual. Specifically though, Force wielders. Grievous had been given the rare feature and ability to use his cybernetically enhanced brain to analyze the fight patterns and styles of any given Jedi, and then determine exactly how to counter them. What made Grievous even more deadly than this though, was that he could later then utilize and implement their fighting styles into his own combat form, meaning that if he saw a Jedi fight, he could then mimic their exact fight patterns and form. Grievous would then add this to his great arsenal of lightsaber forms, meaning every Jedi he fought, he became more and more deadly and more powerful, able to hunt down individual Jedi or even Jedi in groups. As a side note, this is the depiction of the Legends General Grievous, as canon General Grievous is not shown capable of any of these feats, and the power level between Legends Grievous and canon Grievous is astronomical. This ability to analyze fight patterns is what scared Mace Windu the most the first time he fought Grievous, as when Mace Windu began using Vapad to attack Grievous, he was utterly shocked when Grievous began to mimic Vapad himself. This was especially shocking to Windu, as he at the time believed that only Force wielders could use the form Vapad, and was terrified at the implications of Grievous being able to use the form against other Jedi. When Mace Windu saw this, he immediately broke off the engagement and fled, as he did not want Grievous to perfect the form, as Grievous had only shown the basic sequences of Vapad, and he did not want to allow Grievous to analyze the form further. This would be the exact reason why Mace Windu suggested that Obi-Wan Kenobi be selected to go hunt down General Grievous and end the war, as Windu was not sure if he could defeat Grievous alone if he too used Vapad, as he had never done this before and had never seen Vapad against Vapad. But that is the full reason why Mace Windu refused to ever confront Grievous again, especially knowing how powerful and deadly his lightsaber form could become. But what are your thoughts on this? And do you think that this is good reasoning for Mace Windu? Also, what do you think about General Grievous using the basic sequences of Vapad in this terrifying Mace Windu? According to my analytics, a lot of you guys that watch the channel aren't actually subscribed yet, so if you've been enjoying the content and want to see more, force choke that subscribe button. As always, my friends, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.